And Sustainable Tourism Council launches Plastic Free July 2022 calendar of activities. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Seriously, there's a better way to beat the heat. Get an air conditioning unit at Quartz, starting at $1,299. Get free installation on your purchase. Plus, with Ready Finance, you can shop now and pay nothing for 60 days. Quartz, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I am Scotticia Hendrickson. The Ministry of Transport has responded to the claim that bus fares in St. Kitts are set to be increased. Information out of government headquarters indicate that the ministry has indicated that no such increase in fares has been approved by the government, who has the sole authority to change bus fares, which are regulated by the state. Such changes in fares can only be done after negotiations and discussions between the Ministry of Finance, the Transport Board, and the relevant bus association in consultation with the Cabinet. There have been no such engagements on the matter of bus fares. Minister of Tourism, Transport and Ports, the Honorable Wendy Phipps, convened an urgent meeting on Friday to address the matter. The statement said the Ministry of Tourism, Transport and Ports wishes to make it clear that the government will not entertain an increase in bus fares at this time when the people of the country are confronted with an increase in the cost of living beyond their control. The ministry has committed to holding a meeting with authorized representatives of all 4 bus associations in the coming week in order to address pertinent matters relative to the associations and government. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, has published its 2022-2021 annual report and statement of accounts for the financial year which ended on 31st March 2022. The report, which was published on June 30th, reveals that the bank recorded a net loss of $49.1 million for the year ended 31st March 2022 compared to a net profit of $25.2 million in the previous financial year. The net loss for the year was largely driven by losses on foreign investment securities, combined with a decline in interest income earned on foreign reserve assets, as interest rates globally remained at historically low levels over the year. The governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Timothy N.J. Antoine, said despite the weak global financial environment, which resulted in the ECCB's first loss-making year in 6 years, the bank continues to manage the reserves prudently, thereby maintaining the strength and stability of the EC dollar. Governor Antoine says that the 2022-2023 financial year opened with even more challenges than the previous year did, and this reality will shape the bank's direction for the new year. He added that the focus on innovation, experimentation and reforms will be ramped up, and the bank will move proactively on several initiatives. The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, through the St. Kitts Sustainable Destination Council, is all geared up for this year's participation of Plastic Free July under the theme Be Part of the Solution. help end plastic pollution. St. Kitts Plastic Free July PFJ 2022 activities kicked off on Friday, July 1st with a billboard launch at the Kim Collins Highway. This was followed on Saturday, July 2nd with the distribution of environmentally friendly reusable shopping bags at participating markets. On Monday, July 4th, PFJ 2022 activities will continue the Spotted campaign, where businesses and persons are making the change will be highlighted. The period Monday, July 11th to Saturday, July 16th will be the change week, where persons are encouraged to make change in their lives and stop using plastic bags and instead use reusable bags when they go about their shopping and other related businesses. A panel discussion whose topic will be coastal and marine pollution will be held on Thursday, July 21st on ZIZ Radio and television. It will also be carried live on YouTube, Facebook, and other social media platforms. The period July 25th to Friday, July 29th will have focus shifted to St. Kitts Eco Park, where a green tourism camp will be held. The final event will be the Plastic Free July March that will be held on Friday, July 29th. This will be St. Kitts and Nevis's 6th year participating Plastic Free July, having first participated in 2017. After the break, ECCB launches Cash in Anguilla, and volunteers and vendors commended for successful staging of St. Kitts Music Festival 2022. Stay with us.
It's Horswood's Building Center's Switch On Electrical and Lighting Sales Event, happening now until July 31st at Horswood's Building and Nevis Center. Our electricals and lighting departments will be switched on with 25% off. That's right, 25% off electricals and lighting products, happening now until July 31st. 25% off on all electricals and lighting products at Horswood's Building Centers on St. Kitts and Nevis. Switch on the deals, switch on the quality products, switch on the savings, and switch on 25% off on all electricals and lighting products today. Horswood's Building and Nevis Centers. We've got the savings switched on. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Elevate your experience with Flow's fiber-fast internet and mobile combined. Enjoy double data and unlimited talk on 4 mobile lines, plus up to 35 megabits per second home internet speed at the best rate, giving you the best value to stay connected. Hon, I think our Flow mobile is elevated.
You think?
An elevated experience starts with Flow at home, powering double data and unlimited talk on 4 mobile lines at the best rate. Visit a Flow store to sign up today.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your national bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call Kane Agencies at 869-465-3333 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Free loans for your every need. Cards have you covered, best believe. Cards ready, cash is for everyone. Not to worry, fast approval. Hurry up and come. We got it all, we on the go. Cards ready, cash, you already know. We got it all, we on the go. Cards
Ready Cash. Ready when you are.
Welcome back. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank ECCB has launched the D-Cash pilot in Anguilla. The D-Cash pilot is the ECCB's initiative that affords citizens and residents of the ECCU the opportunity to digitally send and receive EC funds in a matter of seconds with no transaction fees using a smart device. The D-Cash pilot seeks to advance the ECCB's vision of increasing payment system efficiency, improving financial inclusion, and heightening economic competitiveness and resilience. Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Timothy N.G. Antoine, said the addition of Anguilla to the D-Cash ecosystem marks an important milestone in our pilot. The ECCB is deeply committed to shared prosperity for the people we serve. We believe that to achieve this, we have to transform our region, including the way it does business, and building out the digital economy for our currency union is our central tenet of our strategy. With the addition of Anguilla, which is the final Eastern Caribbean currency union country to join the D-Cash pilot, D-Cash is now available and may be accessed in all 8 countries. D-Cash may also be transacted instantaneously between persons in different ECCU countries with no transaction fees. Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Senator Wendy Phipps, has publicly recognized and commended volunteers and vendors for the role they played in ensuring that the 2022 St. Kitts Music Festival from June 23rd to 25th was a success. She made the comment during Cabinet's press conference earlier this week.
I wanted to use this opportunity to extend on behalf of the Federal Cabinet the gratitude of the Cabinet for the hundreds of volunteers who would have made the music festival possible. Every single staging of the music festival cannot take place without the work of volunteers, and there were quite a number of them that would have put their shoulders to the wheel and would have made it possible for us to restart the music festival in what I consider to be grand, high-class fashion. We also thank all of the vendors who would have worked hard to ensure that the festival was a success. There were some 8 to 10 booths that would have been available for vendors, as well as a section for small vendors and also persons who were selling crafts.
Minister Phipps noted that a review will be carried out to determine the strength of the overall product.
A post-mortem will be done on the 24th edition of the music festival to look at the things that we would have done well, things that could be done better, to do some benchmarking and some best practices in terms of how we compare ourselves to other major festivals, and basically for what are some of the best practices that obtain elsewhere in the world that we too could be adopting. But nevertheless, from all assessment, we can say that we delivered in terms of ensuring that the St. Kitts Music Festival's 24th edition for the year 2022 was an experience like no other, as was indicated by the slogan that would have been adopted.
She added that budgetary support of EC 2.4 million was allocated for the expenditure related to the music festival. She encouraged persons with outstanding invoices to turn them into the Ministry of Tourism and St. Kitts Tourism Authority Music Festival Committee so that they can be settled in a timely manner. Coming up in regional news, a paralyzed traffic accident victim warns partygoers. The details when we come back.
What's your reason?
Well, certain things I prefer to come here for, the IGA items, they're a little more cheaper here.
What's your reason?
Well, they have fresh foods and, fresh vegetables,
There's always a great reason to shop at Hortsport's Value Mart IGA.
Accessibility.
Hortsport's Value Mart IGA.
Shop smart, shop Value Mart.
Shop smart, shop Value Mart.
She gal ting. Every day we snouting. Say boom.
Yo, this is Skinny Fabulous, and I'm inviting you to be ready this carnival season with Courts Ready Cash. Get up to $20,000 cash right now. No deposit needed, and it's completely hassle-free. You will have your money in your hand in less than 24 hours. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the vibes this carnival season. It's all about Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are.
Thinking bad, all my friend them stinking mad. We be having blinking bad. Martin call me the drinking god.
Experienced drivers, you've ruled the road. Now you can enjoy the rewards with Beacon's 50+ car insurance plan. Get hassle-free sign-up, affordable fixed rates, and free windscreen cover. Call Kane Agencies Limited at 465-3333 for a quote, or log on to beacon.co.tt and get driving with Beacon today.
As the carnival season in St. Lucia moves into high gear, one traffic accident victim is issuing a word of advice to partygoers, urging them to exercise caution, especially on St. Lucia's roadways.
And I'm going to be paralyzed for the rest of my life. I don't want to be paralyzed for the rest of my life. That's not me. You know, I live a very vibrant life. You know, I walk up and down, do stuff, you know, and today I have to be sitting in a chair doing nothing.
A night out on the town for one party-going driver would drastically alter the life of a stranger, leaving accident victim Cecilia King paralyzed and in a wheelchair.
I am not angry with the people that caused the accident.
King's life was transformed radically on July 13, 2019. She says family members are still coming to terms with the accident that landed both she and her husband in hospital 3 years ago.
She came on this way, and then all of a sudden we noticed she just came from there and she just and ran into us. I was in the passenger seat, so that means I took most of the blow. My husband got damage in his chest, his ribs.
The once lively entrepreneur, known for her cooking and catering skills, is now left dependent on others for her mobility. She says she has lost precious years of life.
I was all ready to be prepared to be a grandmother at 65 for the first time in my life. Look at that. I could just see my granddaughter and I cannot even hold her. I cannot cuddle her. I cannot walk her. I can't go pick her up after school at the daycare. I cannot take her to the beach. I cannot do nothing fun with my granddaughter. You understand? I cannot. And I have my sisters, my brother, they're the ones assisting me. I have a caregiver. It's expensive. It's finance. Everybody has to chip in.